Hi, good to see everybody. My name is Richard Weitzel, and I live in a small little village in Grantsville, West Virginia. It's in north central West Virginia. And I do weekly videos on YouTube. I talk about current events mainly, and I'm trying to kind of get my name out there and don't want to really make anybody mad with my videos. I want to stay real positive with my videos. And today, the subject matter is going to be politics. Now, it's going to be really heated debates about politics going on all the time. Every time I mention, there's always seems like if it's you mention politics, religion, and sex, and people just go crazy over those three subjects. And today we're going to hit politics. What's going on in the United States in the start of 2016, coming up with the campaigns coming up, gearing up with the Republicans and the Democrats. All the people that are going to be running, there's going to be a lot of people running, so nobody really knows right now who's going to be our next president. It's just a toss-up. I am a Democrat, and I do support Hillary Clinton right now. Until somebody comes forward and changes my mind about subjects, I'll continue supporting Hillary Clinton. So a lot of my bias is going to be towards the Democratic Party because I'm a lifelong Democrat, and I've always believed in the democratic system way in the political party arenas. I definitely am not in favor of Republicans. There's a few things I agree with Republicans, but most of the time I'm a Democrat and I have democratic views. This year is going to be really a challenging. It's going to be challenging in a way that which way to vote when the elections come up, because you want to put somebody in the office of president that's going to do our country a service, that's going to hold our country up and keep our country strong, somebody that's going to take care of the poor and the elderly, somebody that's not going to be in the interests of the rich. Now, a lot of people say Hillary Clinton, she's a rich person, so she really doesn't have any common views on how the poor actually struggle and survive, because she's just a rich person. How does a rich person know, how a person making $10 an hour working at Walmart feed a family of four? I mean, get real. Rich people are removed from our society. They have no inkling whatsoever about how the common person lives. And this is why I always get so mad or frustrated about our political system, because in our political system, it's very hard for a poor person to go up through the ranks and run for president. You really need a lot of money. Before, it used to be in the billions to run for president. You needed billions and billions of dollars. Now, it's just crazy. You need backers that are very multi-rich people. In other words, what's happened in our society, the presidency has come up for bid. It's like an auction house where you bid on the presidency, and when you win the auction, you become president of the United States. That's just the way it is. Our electoral college, they generally choose the president. The popular vote, as you remember in the last election, well, Hillary Clinton in the last election had the popular vote. She had more popular votes than Obama did, yet Obama became president because he had the electoral college. So there's just a lot of excuse me, a lot of things wrong with our system, and we need to change those things to make it fair for everyone, fair for everybody in this country, no matter what your background is. If you were born in this country, that you could run for president. And here's another thing about this being born in this country to run for president. Ted Cruz, just the latest news. He announced just yesterday. He announced that he's running for president. Well, it was my understanding that he wasn't even born in this country. So how can somebody that has not been born in this country, which the Constitution says you must be born on U.S. grounds in order to run for president? I just don't understand why he's running, why we are letting him run. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Unless I got it totally wrong. I might have it totally wrong, but I think he was born in Canada, wasn't he? He has a Canadian birth certificate. What is a Canadian who has an American mother running for president of the United States? Doesn't make any sense to me. Come on. Well, we had a little glitch there. Okay, it's working now. Sorry about that. So I was talking about Ted Cruz being running for president. Of course, you know, he doesn't have a chance in hell, any chance in hell of ever becoming the next president of the United States. I would vote for Jeb Bush before I'd vote for Ted Cruz. Of course, my beliefs, I am conservative in some of my beliefs, but I'm very liberal in other beliefs. And the Republican Party is just too conservative for me. I need to be in a more liberal party, so that's why I chose to be a Democrat, because they seem to be, I mean, there are problems in the Democratic Party, and definitely problems that need to be worked out in the Democratic Party. But down the road, hopefully down the road, we will get some common sense and finally elect somebody. I know one thing, the way the world is going and the way all these wars are breaking out and all these problems we're having with these terrorists, the next president of the United States, okay, needs to be a strong president. He needs to be strong, and he doesn't need to be wishy-washy. He doesn't need to be undecisive. He doesn't need to be a pussy. He needs to be a strong president. When somebody interferes with the workings of the United States, he needs to do action. Action that will tell people you cannot mess with America. This is what's wrong with President Obama. He has no backbone. And believe me, I voted for President Obama. So I'm telling you the way it is. He has no backbone. He will not take care of America the way America needs to be taken care of. He's more concerned about other stupid wishy-washy subjects, which we don't have time right now to go into. But the next president, believe me, has to be strong and be very forceful. He has to stand his ground, and he has to protect us, because that is the responsibility of the President of the United States. Number one, he needs to protect the people. He needs to protect the working man. He needs to protect our wages. He needs to protect us against large corporations that take advantage of the poor. He needs to take care of our social infrastructure. He needs to take care of our transportational infrastructure and start building up America instead of tearing it down every way. There are so many things wrong in this country. We need to quit sticking our noses into other people's business. We have no business sticking our noses into other countries. If they want to fight for themselves, and let them fight for themselves, okay? Let it be, you know, because we need, the next president is going to have some major challenges ahead of him or her, and it's not going to be an easy position to be in. This next president is going to have to do a lot of hard work and make a lot of hard decisions and make the correct decisions, and don't be wishy-washy. And the next president is going to have challenges ahead of him or her that is going to be blowing your mind apart. I mean, the things that are going to be happening in the near future here, it's just going to be mind-boggling. And we have to start protecting the United States. That's all there is to it. I hope everybody always exercises. Hello. Sorry about that glitch again. Seems to be having a glitch again. I'm running on 10 minutes now. But getting back to the subject matter, the next president definitely will have some major challenges ahead of him, and I pray and I hope and pray that we elect somebody that's going to be up for the challenge, because it's not going to be easy. You have a bunch of ultra conservatives running that are no good for the country, because this country is not a conservative country. We might have been conservative back in the 50s and 60s and the early parts of the 70s, but we've transitioned to the 21st century, and we're more open-minded now. We're more open-minded in our way of thinking about social issues, and we need to appoint somebody that's going to be able to do the job. And right now, the only one that I can see that will help us is Hillary Clinton. Until somebody else better comes along, my vote is going to Hillary Clinton, and I'll probably get a lot of flack over this. Remember, leave a comment below, because I love comments and I love to respond to comments. I'm not the best speaker in the world. My challenge is here for debate, discussion, to open up people's views, to send positivity out into the world, to send goodness out into the world, not anything negative. If I do say something negative about somebody, it's just an illustration. I don't mean it to be very personal or anything. It's just purely my opinion, and so please understand. Don't get mad, and don't make this channel into a negative channel, because my channel is not negative. It's a very positive channel. I'm a new age thinker, and I definitely love politics. I love to get involved. I love to get the discussion rolling. If you have any questions, just leave them down below, or just a comment, or if you want to know more about why I'm doing this, by all means. I love to talk to people. I post my videos usually once a week. I post one. Sometimes I say I post them on Sundays, but most of the time I don't get around to it till Monday or Tuesday. But anyway, it was just really, really good talking to you. I'm going to have to close my comments here, and it was good seeing everybody again. Stay positive in the world. Bring goodness into the world. Don't hang around negative people. Stay away from all that negativity. Make the world a better place. Help your neighbor out when you can. And just always remember, I love you. See you, and blessed be. Bye-bye.